I've been playing Bleach Rebirth of Souls for quite a while now, and I can say that I can really enjoy the gameplay when it comes to this game. I know that the game can sometimes be overwhelming because of all the resources that we have all over the screen, but other than that, this game is very unique. I like the gameplay loop, and it's just cool running into other people, different characters when I can, and seeing what kind of tech they come up with. Now, the question of the day is Bleach Rebirth of Souls failing? Before I give my answer, I am a big, huge Bleach fan. You guys can see it in my PFP. I sat through every Monday and reacted to every single game trailer for this game. I really believe in this game. I really do, but I'm not going to shield this game either. I gotta criticize it. I will say it like this: the fire to the candle of Bleach Rebirth of Souls is slowly dimming, and it's not because of the gameplay. It's not because it's a bad game. It's because it doesn't really give a lot of people an incentive to play. Now, the only reason that I think this game will not die, let me give you a definition of a dead game, guys. If a game has 100 players, 200 players, it's not dead, it's dry. A dead ass game is 7 Deadly Sins, Knights of Britannia. Hopefully I said that right. That's besides the point. That is a dead ass game. A dead ass game is Black Clover or 10 Nights. That is a dead ass game. A dead ass game is Tokyo Ghoul Recall to Exist. I'm going to tell you guys like this: games like Bleach Rebirth of Souls aren't going to really just die off because there's a cult following, and a Bleach fandom is going to keep this game alive, which I respect them for doing that. In terms of keeping a big player base, this game is not going to have the player base that everyone expected it to have, because it doesn't give a lot of people an incentive to play. There's going to be some of you that say, "Oh, I have an incentive to play. I'm doing this, I'm doing that." Mission mode. Outside of mission mode, room matches, and free match, what else is there to do? There's nothing to grind for. That is an incentive to play. That gives people an incentive to play. Now, a lot of people aren't going to like this, and a lot of people aren't going to like what game I'm going to compare this to. But if you put Bleach Rebirth of Souls up against Jump Force gameplay is not touching Bleach Rebirth of Souls at all. But the thing that Jump Force has over Bleach Rebirth of Souls is gameplay features. When I say gameplay features, I mean game modes. They had everything, bro. Literally, and this sounds crazy as fuck, but Bleach Rebirth of Souls has a fraction of Jump Force's power. It's insane that I have to go back that far to tell you guys how much Bleach Rebirth of Souls is missing. It's not just Bleach Rebirth of Souls, it's anime games before it. Not just Sparking, it goes way beyond that. My answer to the question is yes, it's currently failing. It's not a failure. I've seen this before. I started anime gaming with Shinobi Striker. It was failing. It literally was failing. But as time went on, the developers, locked in, and they brought the game back, bro. Like Shinobi Striker, till this day, is still alive. It is one of the longest standing anime games since Xenoverse 2, and a lot of people called that game ass, just like they're doing Rebirth of Souls. A lot of people called that game dead, just like Rebirth of Souls. They said it wasn't going to outlive Storm 4, which it did. They said this game is going to die faster than this game, just like they're doing Rebirth of Souls. I see the comments. I go through videos. I go through everybody's videos. Bro, if they lock in, this game is not going to die as fast as people think it's going to die. It currently is dry, though. I get on the game, play a couple of matches. I only can play an hour to 2 hours of it, if 2 hours. I barely can play an hour of this game because I really don't have anything to play for. I don't. A lot of people aren't going to like that. A lot of people aren't going to like the criticism, but I mean, that's just how it is, bro. Like, this game is not giving me an incentive to just sit here for hours upon hours upon hours and play. Jump Force did. As bad as you guys think the game is, that game gave a lot of people an incentive to keep coming back. As ass as people were calling the game, people were still playing that game. It had everything that the anime games today are lacking. It is fucking insane that a game from 2019 gave us everything we wanted besides gameplay, but we can't get that in 2025, bro. Like, what are we talking about? There's people I see that shield this game, bro. I know there was a comment. I'm not slandering the guy that, commented this, but I had got a comment on my previous video about me spending $100 on Bleach Rebirth of Souls and regretting it, which I still do. I haven't got my $100 out of this game yet, but somebody commented and said the game was dead. It's cool. That's your opinion. That's whatever. I was explaining to him that if you go into room match, create a private room, then back out, then go to free match will actually match you up, because a lot of people are still having issues with free match. And that's something that I shouldn't have to do. I shouldn't have to go through all these obstacles just to get a match on free match. And then an additional comment replied to both of us. And this person said, that's why you join chat rooms and do room matches. If you have to create a group chat for a game in order to get matches, your game is failing. Your game is failing. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. But if you have to create a chat room for your game in order to have matches, because you can't get matches, your game is failing. It is. People don't like the word fail because they think it's slander. It is failing, but it can come back. It is okay, guys. It is okay that a game is failing. There's a lot of games that have failed and came back from the dead. No Man's Sky, Shinobi Striker. I can keep going on with these type of games. Games can fail. They can fail, but they also can come back. Just like in school. You could be failing, but you can take that F and turn it into the A. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The issue with the anime gaming community is if you try to give constructive criticism for the games to be better, people take it as slander, and then they just think you don't know what you're talking about. People are really content with stuff like this. I'm tired, bro. Honestly, Sparking Zero, another good game. Rebirth of Souls is a good game. I got robbed for $200, bro. I still haven't got my $200 back from these games, bro. I haven't. Why? Every time I buy an anime game, it just gets dry, bro. It gets dry every time. I'm tired of getting robbed, bro. So with this being a Bleach game and a first Bleach game in years, a decade, over a decade, bro, I'm making sure, bro, I'm making my voice heard. Again, I'm a Bleach fan. I would hate for this game to go out and just be another anime game after what, almost 13 years of waiting. So I'm gonna keep voicing my opinions, my criticisms, everything like that. Hopefully Tamsoft sees it, takes this. It's like, hey, you gotta do something about these game modes. Man, we don't have a tournament mode. We have room matches, but it's not endless. You only can have 2 people in there. We don't have an endless. We don't have spectate. We don't have ranked. I was cool with ranked not being there until the first patch came out. That was cool. But the fact that you're saying you're considering adding rank it literally just pissed a lot of people off, bro. Because people were expecting rank at least a month after this game comes out. And they're saying they're considering it, bro. That's not a good look. But I digress. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'm gonna end it off like this. If Bleach Rebirth of Souls continues on the road that it's on, it is going to suffer the same fate as Demon Slayer and Okami Chronicles. I said this months ago. There isn't, but I don't see Rebirth of Souls failing. We're in that reality. It's failing. I respect the patches that are coming out damn near weekly or every 2 weeks, but you got to figure out something, because I'm telling you, this game does not give a vast majority of people an incentive to play. It's bad enough. A lot of people put this game on a pedestal saying it's going to save anime gaming, and it's not living up to that hype. It happens every anime game, but for this, the first Bleach game in 13 years, Tamsoft, I know it's been a while since you made a fighting game, but man, oh man, please turn this around. But with that being said, guys, it's your boy Osifumis. I'll see you on the next one.